So we've got this thing. We're gonna put this thing in this thing, and then this thing in this thing, and then many hours later, this thing, and then kaboom! Man, freaking epic. What's up? Welcome to another episode of Gizmoslip. Today we have a super epic video for you. We've got 4 2-liter bottles of Mountain Dew, and we have 2 iPhone 7s. We're gonna be putting them in the bowls here, pouring the Mountain Dew in, and it'll be a test to see if an iPhone 7 can survive being in Mountain Dew for hours, and then it'll also be a test to see if it can survive being frozen and then dropped 100 feet onto concrete. It's gonna be freaking epic. Let's get started. We have 2 iPhone 7s. We had 2 iPhone 7s. This one is completely brand new. And we're going to start the timer. And we're gonna pour some Mountain Dew in here. Dun dun dun. It already switched from stopwatch. No, come back! Come on, stopwatch. There we go. You can see the bubbles bubbling up like crazy on the iPhone there. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to take the other iPhone 7. We're going to put it in the Ghost Tech. Now, this is the iPhone 7 that survived the wasp nest drop test, and this is the case that protected it from that drop test. So we're going to go ahead and see if it can survive another test. Oh, whoops, we had a spillage. Okay, so they're both ready. Let's go ahead and put them in the freezer. In goes the Ghost. It's farting nonstop.
Number 1.
Yeah, I really don't want it to spill.
You know what we could do is we could grab like a couple towels.
Or you could have faith in me.
Alright.
You're senpai.
That's so precarious. More like have faith in this loaf of bread to not tip over at random at night.
Number 2.
Okay. Careful underneath.
Alright, they're in the freezer. We're going to come back in the morning and see if they survive the drop test. Whoa. So we actually only have 1 to drop test now because 1 was a casualty of Darren's grandparents taking it out and not realizing what it was. And then they were like, wait, there's a phone in here. So it was just bad communication all around. And so we only have the 1 to drop test now, which is the naked phone. Let's go ahead and take it out. La 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 la. Now we waited 2 months to drop test this because we actually took them to a drop test location and there was too much security and we couldn't drop it. And it was like the only location in the area. Anyway, so we've got this one ready for the drop and we've got a drone upstairs that we can now drop test this with. So let's go load this up and see if this iPhone survived. Do you think it survived? Post your opinion in the top right. It's gonna be freaking epic. Let's get started. Okay, here's the Mountain Dew. Let's go ahead and try to get this Mountain Dew out. There it is. That is awesome. Okay, it's in there. I think we're ready to do this. And off we go. Three, 2, 1. How about this impact? And then when the drone came in, it sent like all of these pieces like scattering out like crazy. Let's go take a look at the Phantom shot. Here comes the bowl. And kaboom! And whoa! It just like deforms from the left to the right, sinks in. Explosion of snowy Mountain Dewness. You can barely see the iPhone, just a little black line sliding out, sliding on top of some of the snowy Mountain Dewness. That is awesome. Nice explosive crater we created there. Let's go check out that phone and see if it survives. Here's the iPhone. Now, this thing's been frozen for 2 months. So we're gonna need to go thaw it out, dry it out, and then plug it in a couple days and see if it survived. Just cleaning it up here. Some delicious Mountain Dew. It's like a slushie. As you can see, the phone does not look bent. The glass is not shattered. All right, are you ready for this? Moment of truth. Did the Mountain Dew iPhone survive? Here we go, pressing the power button. It has been 2 days since the drop test. It's been drying out. No response. We're gonna plug it in and see if it responds to the power of the wall. Here goes the plug. And it's saying a low battery warning. All right, that's a good sign. Maybe it survived the whole experience. That would be awesome. Okay, so we give it about 10-15 minutes. Let's go ahead and see if it'll turn on now. Look at that, 4% charged! Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Oh, it looks like the screen's responsive. What in the world? How awesome is that? And it doesn't hardly look damaged at all. Like, it literally looks brand new. With the iPhone 6S, when we were shaking it out, there was just water dripping out of it constantly, which meant, of course, that the water got inside there as it was freezing and expanded. And even as you squeezed it, you could like squeeze water out with the iPhone 6S. With this one, we couldn't do that. And so I guess the water sealant on the iPhone 7 was good enough to keep the entire liquid out, even as it was being frozen in the ports. Now, if you want to check out a similar test that we did with the iPhone 6S using just water, link in the description. We posted it last year. There was also a test where we set an iPhone on fire and tried dropping it into a pool of water. Link in the description, annotation at the end for that one as well. That one was freaking nuts. That one was ridiculous. Anyway, if you want to check those out, link in the description. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Brandon out. Woo!